It's about 6 a.m. so I'm trying to be quiet so I don't disturb our neighbors. But we got up really early today so that we could go into the Lamar Valley and see all of the wildlife. This is kind of the best time to go in, but look at it. Oh, it's not gonna do it justice, I'm sure, but oh, there is the most beautiful sunrise this morning. So we're not generally morning people. I'm not normally a morning person. Josh is much more a morning person than I am, but we wanted to get up and do this, and some mornings it's definitely worth it to see things like that. So we're gonna head into the park now, and hopefully we're gonna see some wildlife today. I'm Val, and this is my husband Josh. Along with our 3 cats, Stella, Dylan, and Zoe, we live, work, and travel full-time in our renovated Airstream. Together we dreamed of a life of our own design, filled with adventure and freedom. So in the summer of 2019, we sold nearly everything we own and hit the road. Life on the road can be hard sometimes, but the opportunities for discovery far outweigh the challenges. Subscribe and join us on this journey as we balance work with play and learn how we can all find a little more adventure in the world around us.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me. Then he kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote.
Lamar Valley has definitely wowed us. While we expected to see a lot of bison, we were underprepared for just how many we were going to see. I think we're both a little overwhelmed at just the volume of bison that you're going to see if you come up here. We got to see that little baby bear. It's just been incredible. Now we know that there are wolves along the ridges. People are stopped, they're scoping. We don't have any binoculars with us, so we can't see it, but that's okay. It's just kind of cool to know that they're up there. If you are going to pick like a single thing to come and do in Yellowstone, I would pick Lamar Valley over, some of this other stuff because it is incredible. I will say that people drive way too fast through here. There are animals trying to cross the road, and you need to give way to them, but it is incredible, and we are just having the most amazing time here.
I took out a notepad and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When the time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note.
Good morning. It's another early but beautiful day. The sun is rising, not as beautiful as yesterday, but it is still beautiful nonetheless. We had such an amazing time yesterday in the Lamar Valley. I'll be honest, until kind of this year, I really had not heard of the Lamar Valley very much. I knew that there was these areas where there are all these bisons, but if you do not have the Lamar Valley in your mental bucket list of the most amazing places to see, like thousands of bison roaming, it is incredible. So I highly recommend that. Today we're going to do some hiking, which we haven't done yet, and we are going to go to the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. And normally there's some really awesome trails that you can do around it to go up and around the actual falls. They are either closed for construction or COVID this year, so we found a couple others that we're going to check out and see if we like them, and maybe we'll get lucky and see some animals today. So let's go.
And feel your blue sky within, so deep in you, I'm blinded by your bittersweet shine. But get what you need, I'll make you feel free, be mine tonight. And feel your blue sky within. Do you think of me
Falls lookout point, and there's like two options. You can go to the left, and that's like a nice flat area where you have beautiful vista points, and we'll show you that too. But if you go to the right, when you get to the fork, you can go down this pretty gnarly switchback trail, and we think it goes down to a boardwalk that is right along the falls. So we're gonna try it. If it's not, then we've just had a lovely walk in the woods, and we're okay with that too.
So deep in you, I'm blinded by your bittersweet shine. I get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel your blue sky within. All the trips we had, our adventures, all the waterfalls and the wild waters.
All right, we're back. It's a pretty steep hike back up. It's all switchback, so it's a little bit, we're a little out of breath. Josh is just checking the map to see what the next kind of like stopping point is to see. I will say that again, maybe half the people have masks on. It's a very narrow trail, so you just really need to kind of keep that in mind when you're out there. I would highly recommend that you have your mask, because you are going to have to almost touch people to walk by them. So this is definitely one of those situations where even though you're outside, like, you really need to have a mask. So it was definitely worth it. It's not accessible, but it's beautiful if you can get down there. And, you know, I like this spot because there's the accessible spot at the top. You can see it and it's beautiful. And then there's a little bit more challenging kind of climbing through the woods, and you can see it up close. So something for everybody, which is always great, and really easy parking. So off to the next spot we go.
And now we're in the shadows. Wanna feel your blue sky within. So deep in you, I'm blinded by your bittersweet shine. I get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel my blue sky within. I get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel my blue sky within.
So we just finished up on the north side of all of this at Inspiration Point. We're kind of just ahead of the crowds, which is really good. We kind of are beating everybody. Everyone's coming into the spot as we're leaving it, so we're doing a good job on that. We're gonna head over to the south side now, because there's about a 2.5-mile hike that we want to do along the south rim of this canyon. So we're gonna head over there and check it out.
You keep me wondering, is our love strong? Just like a love song, baby, it's haunting me. Don't know what you're thinking, it's like I'm sinking deep underwater. Maybe it's harder, harder, harder for me. Oh, harder for me.
Okay, what's really cool is right over my shoulder right here, this is Inspiration Point. So that's the spot we were before we came to this up rim. And what I think is really interesting about the south rim versus the north rim is very drive up, get out of your car, go to the lookout, see it, move on to the next one. Very accessible. If that's what your crowd needs, awesome option. You're gonna see all these amazing views, and it's easy to get to. But if your crowd's a little more able and willing, the south side of the rim is beautiful. You do have to hike it, but you're walking right along the rim here. There's all these spots where it just like opens up and is stunning. And there's no one over here versus over there where there were a ton of people. So just something to think about if your family can accommodate the hike. Definitely worth it.
Scared to dive into it. I want you lying next to me. Yeah, I want your body, your body too. Yeah, body too. Will you be my ride or die? Around all these people, we'll try to be someone better than you and I.
Thanks for joining us this week at Yellowstone National Park. We'd love to have you along on our future adventures, so be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of our future uploads. Join us next week as we travel to our 4th national park this summer, the Grand Tetons, where we end up with an epic camping spot, hike the most stunning trail, and get a new perspective of the Tetons from the water. See you next week. Bye.
Yeah, I want your body, body, body too.